Everybody, welcome back to Motos and Mullets. We're out here, got the mullet looking fresh. Got the sick ass Savage getting warmed up for a wheelie sesh. Repping my boy, handshake snake. See you when we get there. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Motos and Mullets. We're out here on the sick Savage. About to have a little wheelie sesh, get some practicing. For those of you that are new, I'm learning wheelies on this 2001 Suzuki Savage. And eventually I want to start doing Harley wheelies and everything on my 2020 lowrider. But I figure I learn them, get more comfortable on this bike since it's smaller and lighter, and we only paid $850 for it. So yeah, learning on this till I feel like I can safely do them on the lowrider. Learning on this is only my 5th or 6th time trying them. That was terrible. But learning on this was pretty easy because you just rev it up and dump the clutch and it doesn't spin the tire, it just pulls up. So I know on Harleys they spin the tire a lot easier because they have so much torque, so that causes a lot of people problems when they're trying to do wheelies. That's a pretty good first one. Whoa. Got a little squirrely on that one, which that seems to be happening more now. I guess since I'm up there and riding them out a little bit longer, I start like swaying back and forth on the back tire for some reason. So I don't know if that's something that I just need to work on balancing better, or what. Let me know in the comments if you know why that's happening, or what I can do to fix it. Woo! Felt like that one was pretty far up there. Maybe getting close to 12 o'clock. Really need to work on just riding them out longer, balancing better. And yeah, eventually I just need to start getting it up to balance point and then slowing it down so I can just ride it out instead of just gassing it and staying up as long as I can go. A close call so far where I think it was my 2nd day doing them and I just pulled it back way too far and panicked because I thought I was back too far. Whoa, Nelly. That was fucking sketchy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Of course, I was just talking about I've only had one close call so far. Whew. That was fucking scary. And the stuff, you're gonna have close calls. And I think I'm gonna have to find a better wheelie spot where it's a longer straightaway and more room. sure, as you guys know, doing wheelies and stuff like this, just have to practice a lot. There's no, like, easy trick to be doing good wheelies overnight. It's just seat time and practicing. When you see the guys like Sea Bear and Reckless and all those guys, those guys have been doing it for a long time and they do it a lot, so they have a lot of practice and they're obviously just really talented. Not everyone can do the kind of stuff that they do. And if you're new to wheelies, you don't really want to like overdo it. You don't want to go out and practice wheelies for several hours in one day without taking a break. I usually just do like 20 minutes and then call it a day. Not in a big hurry to learn them. So just slowly getting better at them. See, that one wasn't very good. I didn't even get close to the balance point. And I'm sure when I start doing them on the lowrider, it's going to be like relearning it all over again. Bikes are completely different. I'm gonna have a lot more power to deal with on the lowrider, so really have to find the sweet spot with releasing the clutch and how much gas to give it. And that's a lot more weight to pull up and stuff like that. To pull this up, I don't really have to try that hard, especially since I can just give it full throttle. Dump the clutch. So, yeah, pretty happy with my progress. Another thing to go along with the close call earlier is that hurt. And that is why you wear your gear. Well, I'm gonna end it off there for now. Alright guys, back at home, checking out the damage on the Suzuki Savage. It's not really too bad, mostly cosmetic, so let's take a look really quick. The main thing was the rear brake pedal and foot peg. That whole mount got bent. But I'll just have to straighten that out, bend it back. You can see the rubber on the foot peg was burning onto the exhaust. It's not a big deal. I mean, I rode it home like this. The rear brake still works, it's just bent up a little bit. Got a scrape on the exhaust there, just cosmetic, another little scrape. Small scrape on the rear turn signal there. And the front brake lever is bent up. But it still works fine. It's barely even bent. I just have to straighten that out a little bit. Little scrape on the bar in there. And I think that's pretty much it. Back here where I got too far back and started scraping. I mean, messed up the license plate a little bit. Bent or scraped that. No big deal. It's all fine. Yep, still runs and everything. It's perfectly fine. Like I said, mostly cosmetic. But yeah, if you couldn't tell in the video what happened, it's just I went too far back, started scraping back there. I'm guessing I don't really know what happened, but I'm guessing I just panicked and lost control. Should have just hit the back brake and set it down, but it's part of learning. Now I know for next time. I was wearing full gear and everything, jacket, gloves, helmet. So yeah, I was perfectly fine. Shoulder was a little bit sore, had a small bruise on my hip. That was it. So, just part of the game. As I was saying in the video, I was about to say, you're gonna go down at some point when you're doing stuff like this, so just have to be prepared for it, wear your gear. So, no big deal. I'll keep going, try it again. It's not gonna stop me from practicing wheelies and getting better at them, so. Yep, she'll keep ripping. Little ripper. So, that's why I'm doing it on this bike and not on the lowrider. Because I knew it was going to happen at some point, and it will probably happen again. So, yep, that's about it. So, till next time, grip it and rip it, send her in deep. See ya.